Okay, doing what I said I would do. So, neck and back. The title, if you've seen the movie, shit, it was so funny. He's like pretends to fall. It's like fuck, I'll remember it. It was a funny movie, and he pretends to fall in a store. This guy, and he's like trying to like pretend he's gonna sue. He's like, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. So that's the title. That's the reference title. So if I get on the floor, both my dogs will go nuts. So that is not conducive to us doing a chill yoga session that will help release tension from neck, back, and shoulders. First things first, I want to show you something. So ignore my barrettes and my like funny hair, but maybe I should take them out to show you actually. So there's this part of your head. Excuse me. There's a part of your head that a lot of people don't realize need release. And it's really easy to release it, but be gentle. Hi, Angela. Thank you. I was going to ask. So there's a bone right here that everyone can feel, like at the base of your skull. You with me, Angela? So the best way to do it is lying down on the back. Let me see. Hold on. It's so funny because my hair is like this weird length where I can like kind of put it up. Okay. So releasing pain from the neck and shoulders. So there's right here is the spinal cord. I hope you can see okay. Right here is the spinal cord. Follow the spinal cord up to where there makes like a, you know what I mean? There's another thing here. I'm just going to leave out the anatomical jargon. This softish space that can kind of be hard to the right and the left of the spinal cord. So here's the spinal cord. This up, so we're talking like quadrants, if you will. So here up to here, right? And then down. So then on this side, from the other side of the spinal cord and down. So something I'll do is like these two guys, these two knuckles, and like put them in there and like massage. I don't know if you can hear that. You can actually hear cracks in mine. Don't do it like me. I've been doing it a long time. That looks really reckless. It sounded reckless how I did it. Okay, so that's a part. That's a part to the best way to do it, though, the most effective way to do it. Oh, let me text my friend Jen. The most effective way to do it is lying down on your back. Jen, doing yoga video now. Copy paste. Chris, doing yoga video now. Okay, so lying down on the back is going to be the best place to find a release in that area. Moving on, moving down. So I'm on the couch, as I said, because if I got on the floor, my dogs will be nuts and they're sleeping now. So we're going to let that nice situation remain as it is. But you guys can be on the floor. If you have a yoga mat, great. If you don't, whatever. If your knees are sensitive to like a hard floor, use a rug or a towel or whatever. Sorry, I'm just getting this like this. We're going to get on our hands and knees and bark like dogs. I'm just kidding. We are going to get on our hands and knees though. And spread the fingers very, very wide. So I'm on a couch, but you'll be on a floor, or you could be on a couch theoretically. Spreading the fingers super wide. Not only do we activate so many energy centers that are in the fingertips, but pushing away. So you're spreading the fingers super wide and you're fanning them out a bit. And you're creating like an arch in your hand. What does this do? This protects and strengthens the wrists. If your wrists are a little bit sensitive, have them a little bit more forward from your shoulders, okay? Otherwise, have them right below your shoulders. Knees below hips. So fingers are spread wide, fanned out a bit. Knees are below shoulder. Knees are below shoulders. That would be funny. Knees below hips. Wrists below shoulders. Hi. Okay, we're doing yoga. I really want this to work. You guys are on the floor. I'm on the couch for the sole reason that if I got on the floor, my dogs would be like, nah. Okay, so this is called the cat-cow flow. It's lovely for the spine, lovely to release tension from the rhomboids and between the shoulder blades. I'm going to show you a trick about it. Everything we do with the breath. So with the flat back, and remember, neck is extension of the spine. So look down. I hope the audio is fine, but I'm going to sustain respecting that the neck is extension of the spine and looking down. So let's breathe in together and breathe out together. Breathe out more. So there's no air at all. Big inhale, maintain a flat back. Try to send the air lower so it goes to your belly. You can swing your hips side to side if it feels good. Exhale. 3 more breaths to cultivate a steady, deep, and more aware pattern of breath. So inhale and let the breath go to your belly so your belly gets fat. And exhale, squeeze all the air out. Try to do a count of 4 on the inhale, 4 on the exhale. Let's begin now with 3. So just hold tabletop position, super engaged fingertips, super wide spread fingers, slightly fanned out. The wrists are going to be a little bit forward from the shoulders if they're sensitive, or they're going to be just beneath. I'll see you in 3 breaths. Breathe into the belly, not the shoulders, please, and through your nose if it serves. Now we let the breath move the body. Inhale, stay where you are. Exhale completely. We're going for the cat flow. So inhale, drop your belly like a lazy cow. Breathe so deep. Look up. Exhale like a mad cat. Push the floor away. Spine to the sky. Make sure all the air is out. And then breathe in, drop the belly. Push the heart forward. Squeeze the elbows into the chest for more chest expansion. Breathe out, spine to the sky. So let's do, excuse me, let's do 5 together. Try to count the inhales like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let the breath move your body. Maybe it's going to be 5, whatever it is. Work with what you're working with. Exhale, all the air out is non-negotiable. Okay? So 5 in your own breath. We're all going to be doing it a little bit different. It's inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, spine to the sky. Drop the head. And remember, the neck is an extension of the spine. Copy? Okay. I'll see you in 5 of these. Let's begin. So in your last one, breathe in, come back to drop your belly. Fill your lungs whenever it is. And breathe out. Just send your butt towards your feet, heels back. Butt towards your heels, and let your head go low. It's called child's pose. And keep breathing. Let your knees be a little wide and breathe in so you feel your belly get wide on your thighs. Not in the shoulders so much. Breathe out. Pull the belly in towards your spine. It should hurt a little. Inhale, let your belly get really big. Slowly but surely cultivating this circle of breath that we're going to use and that is non-negotiable. Keep breathing and find the rhythm that works for you. 3 more in child's pose. So child's pose is head low. And start to find that you can send air to the back of your body, even to your hips. Breathe into your low back. Breathe in through your nose if available. Breathe out all the air. I'm incentivizing your exhales. 70% of toxins leave through the exhalation process. Slowly but surely take air into the belly as low as it'll go. And take your time confirming that all the oxygen has left. Feel your mind start to settle down as you increase focus and concentration on your breathing in deeper and breathing out longer. If you don't know about breathing in and out through the nose, just breathe consistently, consciously, and circularly if you can. Inhale very deeply. Exhale very completely. Now inhale, inhale, exhale, make a sound ah. Ah. Breathe in and just lift your head, look up. And breathe out. Come back to where we've been. Hands and knees position. Please spread the fingers very wide. So this one is called Sexy Katasana. It's not a real thing, but what is a real thing? My friend Paula Villages at Just Breathe Yoga kind of made it up. And I've been using it forever. It's super great for the hips and the shoulders. Before we move on, anytime we have issues with the shoulders, most likely there's stuff going on with the hips and vice versa. So when your shoulders are tight and stuff, do hip stretches too, which is where we're headed right now, but just FYI. So we're going to inhale. Sorry, I'm just laughing thinking of Paola teaching this. And your exhale, take the body. This one is kind of just keep breathing around to the right. Hips go to the right. You're going to pit stop in child's pose. And then all the way to the left, as much space. I would go further, but my pillow's stopping me. You guys are on the floor. You got air. And then around. Yeah? So it's just a circle. And we're going to go 5 ways, five times one direction. Breathe consciously and consistently. This isn't so much matching it as a lot of other parts of asana are. So I hope that you can see that. Let your neck just do its thing. Remember, it's an extension of the spine. And you should be able to feel touching your hips on each side as you go back, and just make a circle with your body and feel like a sexy cat. 3 more or so on this side, and then we'll meet and we're going to go the other side. Surprise, surprise, 5 times. Breathe deeper, please. When you've done 5 in one direction, come back to tabletop position and spread the fingers wide. Make sure that you feel comfortable and that your wrists feel protected and safe. And just remember continuous deep inhaling and complete exhaling. And you'll go to the left. Swing by child's pose. Stretch the whole lateral side bodies. Let the neck just follow. It's an extension of the spine. Let the head be heavy. Breathe deeper. And if you find a place that like feels good to stay and stretch for a second and breathe into, stay there. Do it. Listen to your body. Once you feel complete and take your time, I hope Jared is here, so I look a little crazy. Once you've completed both sides, take your time, go back to child's pose, which is the pose that we were in before, where you're just relaxed. Your butt is towards your heels and your head is down low. And continue to breathe. Asana is a moving meditation. It's not a workout. The breath plus the movement creates a moving meditation. We're taking care of all the muscles, in a full practice, theoretically, taking care of all the muscles and the organs in the body, but we're doing it in a meditative state. It's not corpora yoga. Different strokes, different folks, but that's not who I am. That's not why we're here. Okay? So now come on up on an inhale. Don't stop breathing. And find a situation that's comfortable, that's seated. So if it's cross-legged and that works, cool. If it's sitting on a chair, great. And it's just going to be, a lot of times we don't realize, even on my like fancy new couch, just kidding. A lot of times we don't realize that our thoracic spine, our lumbar spine is descending into whatever we're sitting on. So if you can find something to sit on, it will often, it feels much better. It will often make you feel better, especially for neck rolls, which is what we're going to do next. Actually, I forgot something. We're going to do this first. Breathe in and open your arms as wide as you can. And breathe out, relax your shoulders. Breathe in real deep, open a little more so it feels good. You're opening the chest with shoulders low. And exhale completely. That feels really good. Let's do 3 more. Into the belly we breathe. And the space that you're feeling it. Oh, yay. Re-audio. Okay, inhale, open even wider. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Keep breathing. I want to open up and stretch your rhomboids. If you can reach the outsides of your scapula, that's your shoulder blades, with your fingertips, grab them. Feel love for yourself. Drop your shoulders. Breathe deep. 3. Close your eyes, smile, and remember how amazing you are. 3 breaths. I was hoping the audio is good enough. You can hear Aussie snoring. Okay, and then shake, 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 shake. So we're going to do neck rolls. I like palms facing up. I heard in a class, I don't know how many years ago, palms facing up put you in the field of receptivity. It felt in alignment with my soul. It still does. So I say it. So you can rest your palms wherever they're comfortable. If you like them facing down, do that. And we're going to continue to breathe deep into the belly and complete out of the belly. We're just going to gently roll the neck. So breathing consistently, consciously, deeply, drop the chin, right ear to right shoulder. Let the neck drop back as far as it feels safe. Keep breathing, left ear, left shoulder, chin to chest. 4 more. And then surprise, surprise, what we do after. Breathe deep, please. And it goes for any time, anything we're doing. If you ever find a space, like there's a lot of shit in my neck. If you ever find a space where it feels good to stop and like your body will tell you, but just do it slowly. Injury is nearly impossible in slow motion. Injury is nearly impossible in slow motion. Injury is nearly impossible in slow motion. It is nearly impossible to injure yourself in slow motion. Breathe. I know it's a huge plot twist, but after 5, we're going to go the other direction, neck rolls. Take your time though. You can heal your own body. Keep breathing deeply and just do it. After 5, both directions, take your time. I'm going to take like 3 breaths just to make sure everyone had time. Breathe into the belly and bring the air in through the nose if that's available. Breathe out of the belly. Please finish your circles if you're not done. Never stop breathing. Spinal flexion. Inhale. Arch the chest. Keep the shoulders squeezed in. Elbows squeezed in. Shoulders down. Look up. Exhale, round your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Make sure all the air comes out. Breathe in. Shoulders down, elbows in. Open your chest. Spinal flexion, back bend. Exhale all the air out. 100 more times. I'm just kidding. 3 more. Inhale. Try to move, kind of roll through the shoulders so the chest comes through. If you're familiar at all with yoga, like kind of like a cobra or an up dog, and exhale. I forget how many I said. I think I said 4, so 3 more. Whatever I said, 3 more. Coming. Okay, I have to take my dog, but we'll do one more. So if you're sitting down cross-legged, great. If you're not, great. If you're sitting on a chair, fine. If you're sitting in a wheelchair, which I'll be teaching soon, okay. If cross-legged is available, that would be the most ideal, but we're going to do circles, okay? So the most important thing is, let's do this. Like, never stop breathing, but just look up and down your shoulders and notice how much more down they could and should be. Breathing into the belly. I'll be right there. I'll see you 1 second. Hands on the. Sometimes people in the street will be like, it's so funny to me. People in the street, keep breathing, please. People in the street. I talk to my dogs all the time. Like, I don't talk to strangers, and like I'll be like, Aussie, come on, what are we doing here? And I swear, like, it's almost every other time I go out, someone will be like, what? And I'm like, what? Like, did you say something? I'm like, I was talking to my dog. Why the fuck would you think I'd be talking to you over my. Anyway, hands on the knees and with the breath. So this is another one. We're just going to keep the breath deep. Inhale and let the neck follow. It's extension of the spine. Ah, Habibti. Give me 1 moment, please. Thank you. Come here. Oh, one is there. Go there. So you're going to inhale. Can you see encircle? And then go back. So it's going to feel like that. It's sort of like, okay, so I kind of did this on purpose. So we did the cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. So that's a linear thing. Habibti! Silencio! That's a line, right? And then we did sexy katasana, right? That's a circle. So we just did this, right? That's a line. And now we're doing a circle. Okay. So we'll just go around and let the neck just follow. And you're circling from the mid waist, just from your core and your mid back. It should feel good on the hips. Should feel good on the shoulders. Ooh, Jen, thank you for that. Jen, this is for you. I don't know if you were here in the beginning. I was like, I hope Jen is here. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I was doing it anyway. I have to take Aussie out in a second. I don't know how long you've been here, but anyway, let's start over with the circles in the spinal circles. So same thing. I think if I move back, it'll be easier to see. Same thing. The neck is an extension of the spine. So much we don't realize when we have neck and shoulder and like head tension. Jen, please watch from the beginning because there's a pressure point that I want you to see. I'll text you. Okay. So much we don't realize is how we're just doing things, like how we're holding, like not even just at work, when we're talking, when we're eating, when we're, like I used to do something called the Greenberg Method, if you're familiar with it. And she starts by talking to you for like 5-10 minutes, and then she starts doing stuff on your body. Jen, if I forget a pressure point before remind me this, like my heart point. I want to show you that. She talks to you for like 15, 10 minutes, whatever, while she's holding your feet, and usually about whatever's not comfortable. And I was seeing her when my dad was dying. So I'm like, "Dah!" And I didn't even notice I was doing it. She's like, look at your left shoulder, relax your shoulder. And it was always this. I was always like when she would stop me, she's like, "Stop, don't change it." She's Israeli, she's so cute. "Don't change anything." And I'd be like this. She like, "Actually, your fucking mouth and your shoulders, like, what the fuck? Relax them." She didn't say that. But, so I wanna show you one exercise just because I brought Greenberg up. Just because I brought that up. It's Greenberg Method. I used to hate this exercise so fucking much, but it always helps. And lately, like Jen texted me today. She's like, "Girl, can you do a fucking neck?" I love that picture you sent me, Jen. You're like here and here and here and here and here. She sent me like this anatomical picture of like the back body and like did circles. I was like, dude, I'm like all those places too. So thank you so much for sending me that. Um, I love you. Um, Start to note. Okay, the exercise. It's especially, but lately I've been feeling it and it's been helping. I remembered it. So it's a little Grinberg is a little ridiculous. So we're all gonna get a little ridiculous right now. I'm the one that gets to play the ridiculous one. So you tighten, 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 and then you release with a ha. It doesn't have to be like that, any kind of but just like an audible air out. But we're gonna tighten, tighten, tighten like this. Okay, you ready? So tighten, 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 squeeze, 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 squeeze everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze more, squeeze, 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 tighten, 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 tighten. Release. And then like you do that like 5 or 10 times. Jen, that's really helpful. Also, elbows hugging the ribs, palms face out, shoulders down, breathe. Inhale, arms up, shoulders always stay low. Exhale, palms out, shoulders in, and the hips too. Um, I feel like I forgot a story before we did the spinal circles, or I forgot one thing. Greenberg method, I did that. Da-da-da, da-da. Okay, so sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position if it's available. Continuous breath, just inhaling, round, exhaling, 5 times each side. Okay, I think I did that. So the pressure point I want to show you and what she used to do to me in Greenberg all the time, which no one ever did. Like when we think about our shoulders and our neck and our neck, our back, our neck and our back, like I'll do this. I'll like post myself up against walls and stuff or whatever, the corners. We don't think about the front of the body. So there are a lot of muscles that are very deep, like the ones that aren't superficial, like not the rhomboids. And so Jen, like going like this, like so she sits you down for 15 minutes, talks to you, and then she lies you down and like basically like abuses you. No, it's intense. It's very intense work. She like holds. I remember like when I first started with her, she's like holding pressure so much, and I was just like breathing, breathing, breathing. She's like, "Doesn't that hurt?" And I was like, "Yeah, it fucking kills." She was like, "Why aren't you doing like why aren't you making a noise?" I'm like, "'Cause that would be weird." She was like, "It's weird that you're not making a noise. Like that's inauthentic." I was like, "I don't know. I've always just like breathe through things. I don't fucking like, I don't I feel like it would be inauthentic for me to scream." I remember the next time I went to her office, I was early and I'm waiting in the waiting room. Someone's like, "Rah! Rah!" And I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is this woman doing to people? And of course, like, I don't know, maybe like 2 months later, I was the woman in there like, "Rah!" But right here, Jill, so I mean, Jen, everybody, if you lift up your arm and relax your shoulder down, if you grab your armpit right in there, this area is very often super tight and we don't realize it. In there. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so stay right there with that point right in front of the shoulder. That whole area. She used to have me like super, like lying down, and would just press. And you know what would happen? Because I first started seeing her because of a chronic shoulder thing. This is 2015, 16. You know what would happen? Pop. I'm a Vata. Well, we've talked about doshas and stuff. It's very, some body types crack more than others. I'm a very cracky person. Like things get released and it goes pop, pop. But right in there, Jen, I was thinking for you, for some reason, might be a place that you might not have thought about to like apply pressure to, or like, you know what I'm saying? Because these muscles go all the way up into here and then also down back in there. Does that make sense? Um, Scott, I have a fucking mohawk. I'm crazy. Yeah, we're doing yoga. What's up? We're doing whatever we want. What are you doing? We do what we want. Um, Let me look at Jen's picture so she's here. I appreciate you've been here the whole time. Oh, good. You've been here the whole time? Okay, good. Because I was like, I need to start a new class for you. How do you feel, Jen? Can you give me some feedback? I'm gonna pull up your picture. Do you mind if I show the picture because it's so cute? I won't do it until you say yes. I love you. Lying down like this. This one, dude, is really, really like even lying down on like the bed and letting your legs go above your head and putting like your fingers right there, but also here too, and like up in the armpit. Like that gets tight. We don't think about like this. We do this a lot. And especially like so many people are scared now. Like, you know, this is fear. You see that a lot in, I used to see just the way people's bodies were in the yoga room. Like I could tell kind of what their internal sort of like circle, you know what I mean? Like people would do chair pose and they'd be like this, you know, they'd be like this in warrior one or whatever, or warrior two. Oh, good, 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 good. I'm so glad. Well, I want to show it also, so I want to. How cute this is. Wait, can you see the text? Very tight. Oh, wait, what does it say? Very tight. More knots. Not. Was it stuck here? Wait, start here. Oh, starts here. Okay, so do you have a roller, Jen? If not, you can use, I worked one of the best like apprentice feels like an old school word, but I was totally an apprentice to Dennis Colanello, who's a chiropractor in Beverly Hills. He was so fucking awesome. The way that he would work with people, like he would like grab like Coke bottles, like water bottles, and like use them. You can, so this is a pot thing. You can use, so the place where it's stuck, right? It looks like it's right here in your rhomboids. Like there's a point, Jen. Which side is yours on? Is yours on your left? Oh, cool. The rollers are awesome. All right, I'll put my what is this? A prop? But do you see what I'm saying? Like also even like this. But the breath is very important. There's a spot right here, Jen. What I do is I end up rubbing myself so much, like I'm like muscular from that. And then like that's another reason my armpits get tight. So it's like a catch 22. That's why I'm suggesting something. But there's a spot right in here that literally pops and it releases like everything down here and everything down that way. Okay. Two more things. Always breathing, but this is something it's like old school. We just don't think about it. Shoulders relaxed always, but grabbing the opposite elbow. Looking down, letting the neck relax, and opening the chest and just stretching the side body. And then breathing into what you're feeling. And you'll feel your body tell you to make a little move this way, you're always looking for space. That's the intention, space. Um, I also want you to rub your feet, Jen. I found my reflexology socks. So I'm gonna send you a picture. It has like all the organs. It's really helping me with my neck. The neck, right, by the way. So in reflexology, your neck is to release your neck is and do the other side, obviously. To release your neck, you see like you see you have a big toe. I was literally just gonna say that. Okay, see your big toe? You know how you have like toes? So that feels good. So you have toes, right? The place between the toe and the top part, that's your neck. So to massage in between there, ooh, you can release. Ooh, that feels really good. Also, this is your neck on the outside of your foot, right here, right below the little toe. That releases the neck. Jen, also don't forget what I said about the hips. Ooh, ooh. I love you guys. Okay, we're gonna do more of this. Um, I'm gonna take my dogs out. Ossie's like grunting at me. Okay, no, I definitely think you need to massage the shit out of your feet. This is your elbow. Jen, you know this thing you have? It's called an elbow. So take that. This is your elbow, this one. But if it's available, I don't know. Also, this might be like a weird thing that's just like, and like, or use the thing. But I've been feeling all of us. And also, guys, guess what? I made a reflexology video like I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and they took it down as, like, medical misinformation. I feel like anything that's like that they take down, I'm like, "I'm gonna start massaging the fuck out of my feet now," you know? But okay, so Jen, let me just I'll text you the reflexology, the foot thing, but this is the neck, the places between the toes, and then outside here on both sides of the feet. And then also, I think one of the like, and also warm, like shower, warm water. I think I told you warm is best for chronic. This place, like right here, it's such a nice release that you kind of don't think about. Wait, what was that like baby song that we used to have? And and the thigh to the el wait, and the wait, when we were learning body parts, it was like, and the shin meets the knee, and the knee meets the thigh, and the hip meets the and the elbow meets the foot. I love you. Okay, massage your feet and also here, like under here, and also here. I used to see this Thai massage lady. I would hate it when she would like pinch, like right there. Like, oh, fuck. But that was like a place that was storing a bunch of stuff. And this also, think about all these places going up to there. I love you. Thank you so much, Jen, for your generosity. I love you guys. And let me know how this was. I want to try to figure out a way to like do like live yoga more and stuff. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Love you, Jen. Thank you.